Hey, welcome back to Eurasian Auto Service. Today we're going to do a purchase inspection on 1964 Porsche 356 SC. This little car came in for a purchase inspection that we're going to show you, I guess, all that we can find wrong with it in a 15-second video clip. We've been working on these cars for 40 years, so we can tune in real quick to issues on these cars. Motor and transmission have been into on this car. Too clean not to have. Both of them have oil leaks. Both of them are pretty wet. The heat exchangers here are all bent up and rusted. Pretty bad shape. I doubt they work like they're supposed to. The control rods are all bent up. They can get into some money quick on those heat exchangers and stuff. A set of J-pipes will run you $600. That's these little pipes right here. The little pipe there is $600. The heat exchanger valves here, they're about $300 a piece. So you spend some money quick on something sheet metal just to have heat. Notice that underneath the bottom of the car here, there's some corrosion. The floorboard is rusting through. It's almost through. If I had an ice pick, I could go right through it. Let me show you what, if you can see this. See where it's separated there? It's cracked. It's real common from these cars that have been up north. Suspension here is cracked. It's got about a 2-inch crack in it right there. And then the battery's corroded through the sheet metal here.
And we'll be able to see evidence of that going on up top as well, won't we, Casey?
Definitely as well.
Okay.
The car's got some Bondo in it. You can see the Bondo and the separation, and then somebody's welded this fender support back on here. I guess they didn't finish welding school. But, so the car's pretty rough underneath. That's about the extent of it.
Were there some suspension issues?
Well, yeah, there's some suspension issues right here where this sway bar connects up. The suspension's torn there. The sheet metal's torn. Sheet metal mounts on both sides of it as well. Let's let the car down. You see the car is a pretty nice looking little car for being as old as it is. So at first glance you would think, wow, that is a really nice car, but it's not as nice as what you'd expect. It's got a lot of hidden things on it that could cost the new owner a lot of money for a short period of time. But if you're just going to drive this car and show it around on weekends or something like that, perfect car. If you want this car to be a show quality car, something that's going to last a long time, then this is not the car. It's not a concourse car. Paint's rough. Got a lot of body work done to it. There's rust on the wheels. The doors don't fit quite right. There's probably a 1/4 inch gap at the bottom of the door here, and it's flush up here. So something's wrong with that. The windows, the rear quarter window glass is delaminating. You can see where it's coming apart, along with the rubber on the other side. That quarter window on the inside is coming out as well as this one here. And a lot of these parts on these cars are getting very hard to come by. Either they don't make them or the stuff that you have is broke. You can't hardly find the stuff to go back on it. We'll go back here to the engine compartment. This is an SC model. It has a little bit more horsepower than the standard C model. The C cars have calipers on, the B cars have drum brakes. Here we have, this is not an original oil cap. It works fine, it does what it's supposed to, but that's not the style it's supposed to be on it. Somebody's added a throttle spring here. I don't know what that's about. That's not supposed to be there. It tells me something's wrong with the linkage. This wire here is normally coiled up short. You can see it's about 1 foot longer than it's supposed to be. This wire here is kind of cobbled in here. It's not how it's supposed to be. Not very clean underneath here. We got wires rubbing heater valves, spark plug wire just laying loose in there. Don't like the looks of that too well. But so the car's a little rougher than what you'd think at first glance. Let's go up here and look at the battery box. We've seen it from underneath. Let's take a look at the top side. we look topside, it's very evident of the corrosion from the battery not being vented or over gassing and eating the metal. It takes a few years for that to take place, but so that's pretty bad. That's something to deal with. A fix like, you think it's simple, just a little bit of corrosion there. A fix like that can run you $1,500, $2,000 easy at a body shop. This is real common with the 356s. The hood catches on these little catches. You got to raise the hood up before you can lower it again. A lot of people just try and close the hood, and when they close the hood, they bend the hood, they crease the hood, and somebody has fixed it. They've laid a piece of metal over top of this and welded it in. It's a pretty nice little fix. But if you look the alignment of the hinge here, you can see it's all messed up too. It's all bent to the side, and so there's some issues with that as well. So that's going to be something that has to be dealt with in the near future. But there's some odds and ends. This would be a good car to just put around in, have fun on weekends. But it's not a concourse car, ideal car to own. Definitely a lot of nice ones out there, but it depends on how thick your wallet is to what you can afford to buy too. So, but anyway, so if anybody's interested in a 356 pre-purchase inspection from the Birmingham area, just give us a call. We'd love to help you. We've been doing this for a long time. Eurasian Auto Service, 205-251-9263. Or you can look at our webpage at eurasianautobham.wordpress.com.